Okay, I'm gonna make this short. It's really easy, quick thing we're gonna talk about. I'm making like Sunday raw diet for some of the dogs. And I just wanna like touch on the importance of something like raw diet. Feeding your dog an appropriate diet is kind of essential, right? A lot of people, dog owners especially, they wanna give their dog like the best diet under the sun. And they somehow overlook the idea of making their own raw diet and why it's important. And they instead let themselves get duped into buying raw diet, and it's not raw. It's got grains, or it's got additives, it doesn't have enough calcium balance, or everything's freeze dried. Look, the best raw diet you can make your dog, the best raw diet for your dog, I should say, is the raw diet you make. Make it out of stuff that you would eat. It's more affordable, it's better for your dog. You get to see exactly what goes in there. I don't want a pet company telling me we make raw diet and 95% of it is raw ingredients. It's like, well, what are the other 5%? Tell me. Help me understand why it's better for me to buy a bag of food for my dog and give him a cup of it. I just don't see how, I don't see the connect of I want to give my dog the best diet and I want to pour food out of a bag. Do you feed yourself? Do you feed yourself, or do you just have someone drop off like McDonald's or cereal every day? Like, if you want to feed your dog the best diet, feed them a raw diet and make it yourself. It's not hard. Look, we're not struggling here to make this. You know, multivitamin, chicken leg quarter raw, some fish oil. You know, we only add the multivitamin once a week. Half the time you just give them the raw diet. So, there's a lot of people overthinking it. Don't overthink this. You're not gonna find some super diet for your dog. It's not how it works. And why anyone in their right mind would think like, oh yeah, this pet food company probably just wants to feed dogs the right food. How naive can you be? Pet food companies want to make money off you. That's why they exist. And what is a company that's trying to make money gonna do when met with a question of what's best for the dog versus what's best for the bottom line? They're gonna cut the shit out of your dog's food that they don't want to spend money on. Okay? Like, wake up, man. Wake up, people. It's not that crazy of a concept. Why would a pet food company want to spend extra to make sure your dog gets the best stuff? And why would you want to spend extra on pet food just because they have a fancy website and they tell you, oh, this is what your dog wants. You notice every pet food company tells you that they have what your dog wants and needs. Your dog needs raw bone, meat, right? Protein, raw bone, a multivitamin every once in a while, and a nice healthy fat supplement. What's so fucking hard about that, people? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. People questioning whether or not this or that is what they should give their dog. Stop giving your dog a bunch of cooked food. Stop giving your dog vegetables. Stop giving your dog fucking apples and sweet potatoes. It's all fucking garbage for your dog. Give your dog raw bone, raw, uncooked poultry bone type stuff, raw meaty bones, protein. Give them some organ meat here and there. It's in the leg quarter already. You know, you want to mix it up. Give them some, frozen tilapia or some kind of whitefish. Give them something fun every once in a while. But I can't stress this enough. Stop buying pet food. It's ridiculous. It's not good for your dog. The best pet food in the world can't hold a candle to the stuff you can make yourself. And if you really want to be in your head about it and get all down to the specifics, go ahead. I mean, I have friends that measure out the portions of their food when they cook for themselves. There's no reason why you can't get really scientific about making raw diet for your dog, but it's not rocket science, you guys. Like, you should be feeding your dog a raw diet, okay? And you should know what goes into it. I don't think that's so crazy, right? Make it yourself, know what goes into it, do your research, read a fucking book. It's not hard. It's not hard, okay? And bottom line, no pet food company wants what's best for your dog. And even if they say they do, they're gonna fucking cut corners when it comes to cost. That's what major companies do like that. They cut corners for cost. They're gonna spend more on marketing to get you to click on their website and buy their shit than they're gonna spend on making sure they put all the right things in your dog's food and not take any corners, not cut any corners or short anything. Make your dog's food if you can. It doesn't take long, okay? I would have been done with this in 30 seconds, but I stopped to make the video. Get your dog on a raw diet. It's really not that complex.